Wait, this is the guy? He pushed book bans and religion in schools. Now he's accused of screening explicit images at work. Oklahoma schools chief Ryan Walters, once a candidate on President Donald Trump's short list for education secretary, is now facing a GOP-backed probe. After a public backlash for pushing Bibles endorsed by President Donald Trump on Oklahoma students, State Superintendent of Public Instruction Ryan Walters is now mired in a scandal for an entirely different reason. Images of nude women on his office television. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. He was gooning. Oh, he's a gooner. Get him out. Why? How? Every time. These guys are weird sex freaks. How is that possible? How is it every single time? The harder they thump the Bible, the harder they crank their penis. The harder they jork their penis in public, in a school. What the Oh my God. 2 members of the Oklahoma State Board of Education are accusing Walters, who was on Trump's short list of education secretary candidates last year, on screening graphic images on a television connected to his computer Thursday during a closed-door meeting focused on teaching credentials and student attendance. Now the state's Republican leaders, oh my God, he was cranking it, and then he opened up his laptop and connected the TV without realizing that the last thing he was looking at was porn-a-rooney. Oh my God. We need to bring back shame, dog. We need to bring back shame. MAGA Superintendent Ryan Walters hits out at porn claims. Oklahoma to require parents to provide immigration status for students. Oklahoma Superintendent Ryan Walters is hit back after colleagues alleged they saw images of nude women on TV. Walters, a Republican, issued a statement on X Sunday denying these claims. An investigation into the matter is reported to be underway. Why it matters. Walters spoken out against showing what he deems to be pornography in schools, and he has pushed to remove books he say contain sexual content, including Khalid Hosseini's The Kite Runner. The Kite Runner? Okay, what about the Bible? You put a book that has stories in it that are definitely not appropriate for children to read and consume in every classroom in Oklahoma. Every single one. He also made headlines for his endorsements of pro-religious policies in Oklahoma public schools, including putting Bibles that mimic the God Bless the USA Bibles endorsed by President Donald Trump. 2 board members who attended the executive session of the Oklahoma State Board of Education on July 24th, chaired by Walters, told the Oklahoman that images of naked women were displayed on a TV screen. The allegations came from Ryan Detharjay of Kingfisher and Becky Carson of Edmond, who described the ordeal as really bizarre. Newspaper reported that it was not clear who was responsible for the alleged images. That Detharjay, I don't know how to say his last name, said Walters was sitting with his back to the TV screen, so it wasn't in Walters' direct view. The superintendent allegedly turned off the TV after Carson alerted him to the matter. On X, Walters said the claims were politically motivated attacks, and he's leading the charge for a bold overhaul of education in the state. Any suggestion that the device of mine was used to stream inappropriate content on the television set is categorically false, he wrote, adding that there was absolutely no truth to the allegations. Earlier in a statement to the Oklahoman, Quentin Hitchcock, a spokesperson for Walters, described this story as junk tabloid lie. Any number of people have access to these offices. You have a hostile board who will say and do anything except tell the truth now. And the Woklahoman is reporting on an alleged... Okay, that's bars. Calling the Oklahoman the Woklahoman. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We are run by baboons, bro. We literally have the dumbest motherfuckers in charge. I have so much hatred in my heart for these people. Oh, my God. I can't get over it. Oh, my God. This is so annoying. Oh my God.
Appreciate you.
He did an interview sitting next to the TV where he claimed the TV was unable to connect to the devices other than cable, but refused to let cameras pan to show the TV.
Talking to us about this, it must have been a wild few days for you. I would love to hear what went down. Walk us through what happened during that executive session.
Sure. I mean, what we've seen here.
Like, this is beyond politics, dude. Even if you're a Republican, you shouldn't want a guy like this in charge. I'm sorry. And it's not even because he was watching laptop before doing a meeting. That's not even it. He's just like a dumb guy. He is actively up education as a part of his job in the state that has the worst educational outcomes, man. We need worse results. Are you that stupid? Do you think like higher number, better education? You're like, what do you mean? We're basically number one in the country for the worst education, which means it's the best education.
Is the grossest lies and political attack that the state's ever seen. We have a cable TV box back there. And we have got a gross accusation that's already been proven by OMS and the sheriff's office to be impossible to have happened. There's no devices connected to that cable TV. It is a cable TV set. We've got board members that are lying and crucifying my character to stop the work we're doing here for Oklahomans. And I will not tolerate these lies, the character assassination. My family has had to hear this nonsense for 4 days of something that is demonstrably false because board members with Governor Stitt decided to tell a lie and spin a narrative that is impossible to be true. So what we're seeing is a political attack to assassinate my character because they're trying to stop the will of Oklahomans to bring education reform. And I'm just absolutely not going to tolerate it.
Sounds like you're looping Governor Stitt in with this. It's a pretty strong accusation.
It's his board. It's his board members that concocted a lie. It is his board members that decided to try to disrupt a board meeting. And when that didn't work, they went to the most salacious lie they could come up with and to accuse me of something that is impossible to have happened, that did not happen, that is now provable by 2 independent investigations.
They haven't released any results of investigations.
And they will be.
But you're saying this is what
they've already been here. We've already done it.
You've talked to them.
We've already
Both
done it.
agencies.
It is impossible.
Guilty. This is the guiltiest motherfucker in Oklahoma. This is the guiltiest dude in Oklahoma. I've never seen someone as guilty as this man. This is crazy. Turns out he did it already before. Pretty graphic. Oklahoma lawmaker confirms Ryan Walters sent him pornographic images. What? What? Oh my God. Some Oklahoma lawmakers say State Superintendent Ryan Walters emailed them pornographic material claiming this was what was available in our schools. The State Department of Education said they supplied them with what they requested. McBride tells Fox 25 it was pretty graphic, but he wants Walters to share where he found those pictures. Don't just send me a bunch of graphic, sexually explicit photos without where it came from or what did they do. That's kind of the problem I got with it, Rep. McBride said. You know what this reminds me of? That famous QAnon psycho, Dom Lucre, when he posted an image of CSAM that he had literally watermarked, that he posted on Twitter. That image is so illegal to have that people have gone to prison for having it in their hard drives. Dom Lucre, on the other hand, literally took a screenshot of the image and watermarked it and posted it on Twitter. And Elon Musk, instead of immediately floating this problem to the authorities to say, hey, this prominent feature, this prominent right-wing psychopath is posting CSAM, the most notorious CSAM. Instead of that, he literally unbanned him. And that guy now goes on the White House press pool and shit. That's the stage that we're in right now. People do not understand how insane this is. Interviewer asked a fair question. He threw Governor Stitt under the bus despite him having endorsed Walters.
Seen transpire over the last 5 days is the nastiest, biggest lie ever lodged at an official in Oklahoma. I cannot begin to describe the disgusting nature.
Bro, this guy is a gooner. I can tell, dude. He just has gooner vibes to him. Also, on top of that, I can tell from what he's done thus far. I mean, it's like, come on. How many times does he have to get caught? He's got the gooner eyes, dude. The 1,000-yard stare of a man who has consumed far too much naughty America.
Of the lies leveled against me by board members, by the media, and by the teachers union. This has been a coordinated attack to crucify my character and to try to stop the will of Oklahomans and their vision for education in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, they hate me because I'm too good at combating the woke. Even the Republicans are scared of my smoke that I have for the woke. Sick.
These board members have a lot to answer for, and so does the governor of the state of Oklahoma.
Or maybe you're just a freak.
Did he direct these board members to lie about me? Did he direct his board members to go in and disrupt everything in these board meetings? Did he have the board fight against bringing private schools into the state for families to have school choice? What exactly directives were they given?
What the Yo, that was from the video. His phone, his ringtone, dude. What the hell? Ryan! Caught! Ryan! What the hell are you doing? Go to the 928 in the longer interview you clicked on. It's such a hilarious cop moment. Okay, here.
And it's absolutely outrageous that people that are supposed to be working for the state of Oklahoma for our kids would peddle that kind of lie to try to disrupt the actions that the people of Oklahoma demanded.
I would love to see this.
Again? Bro, this guy can't stop himself. Jerkmate. The ad is so much louder than the video. As soon as you click on the tab, the ad starts and it's literally 700x volume. And you're like, stop jacking off by yourself. Go on, jerkmate. Are you jerking off alone? Stupid idiot. Why are you yelling at me? Yes, I am jerking off alone. Who the fuck jerks off with other people around? Let me jerk off alone. Stop yelling at me. God damn it.
Cable TV box and screen before we leave, please, so we can just show people this is what they're talking about. This is what it is. It is not a computer. It is not Ryan's computer. Is there a chance that we can get some sort of visual so people can finally picture what we're talking about?
It's a cable TV box. I mean, it is a TV.
Let me ask your folks, just to be like, look, this is what we're talking about here.
I think he's answered the question.
So you won't show us the room, because that's the other thing is, did this happen in your office?
Office.
It's it's not his private office, just a private office.
It's his private office.
His private office. Okay, because that's the other thing is, the stories. It is so hard to keep track, and that's why I'm so glad I'm getting.
He is not happy. He is not happy about this line of questioning. This guy is the Woklahoman. I thought I was talking to a different outlet, Fox 25, not the Woklahoman. Look at his face, dude. God damn.
This was in Ryan Walter's private office. He says it was a TV connected only to a cable box. This is not like an internet type situation.
He's so mad. He's so mad. You know why he's mad, though? It's not because this is all of a sudden turned into a contentious interview, even though she's asking like a pretty basic question. He's mad because this is taking away from his jerk-off time. He's like, come on now. Brazzers needs me. I'm its strongest soldier. Every moment I'm taking away doing this goddamn interview with the Woklahoman is a moment I could be gooning. Yeah, he's got cock shame too. Look, cock shame, classic.
Is that what I'm hearing?
So
I think he's covered in great detail.
I just want to make sure I have it right. But we're unable to see that. Or
Wendy, I've told you, this is an outrageous lie. The media has run with lies from board members with a political agenda that is now proven to be false by both two independent groups. This is outrageous, and we should be asking what the governor's involvement was. Does he stand by board members that have peddled the worst lie and scandal?
Why does my phone ringtone keep coming out? I hate it.
In Oklahoma, and we will continue to push back against any kind of lie, any kind of attack on the people of Oklahoma.
But you won't show us the screen.
I just told you, it's a TV, Wendy. It is a TV set.
We'd like to see it, so that's disappointing. But I can't think of any other questions. This certainly adds so much more light to something that's been so murky. So we really appreciate that. Is there anything?
Here, the journalist, if she was a real one, she would have been like, Gooner says what? Or started off the conversation by being like, so MILF or cuck, what's your favorite? You know, shit like that. Really throw some curveballs at him, have him confuse him because he's a real ass gooner. Incestuous hentai?
Else that you want us to know? Sounds like you're looking forward to these agencies clearing your name and then perhaps seeing who else might have done some wrongdoing here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I mean, we're going to absolutely hold individuals accountable for these outrageous lies that they peddled and the accusations that they made that they knew were false, that they have continued to peddle. And also, look, the media needs to take a real hard look, too, at this. People ran with headlines. People ran with salacious lies that were provably false. And there's going to be a lot of consequences for this.
Yeah, right. Hopefully to you. Anyway, On the other side of the aisle, this is a previous story from this guy, this Freakazoid. Apparently, from a couple years prior to this incident, he was in a little bit of trouble from Fox 25 again for sending pornographic images to lawmakers to be like, this is what's in the schools. And then he literally didn't even actually clarify where it came from and what the images actually were. He was sending a Google Drive called My Goon Stash. On the other side of the aisle, State Representative Andy Fugate wonders why Walters would send this type of content. Human Resources tell you never to send something of sexual nature of any kind by email to other employees outside of your own company. It doesn't matter, Rep. Fugate said. From my perspective, it also calls into question his leadership abilities. Ryan Walters chose to be there, Fugate said, but he wasn't able to speak to legislators who have very serious concerns about what's happening in the State Department of Education and the complete lack of leadership. I'm going to be honest, dude. It's just like is there anything we can do about this stuff? Like, these guys do not have the capacity to feel shame. Is this a journalist just reading stuff on the internet? Are you talking about me? What am I supposed to do? Read you like the newspaper? Get the physical copy? What are you, stuck in 1948 or something? What are you talking about? Yes, bro. In the age of the internet, that's what we do. That's where the information is being disseminated.
Is the nastiest political attack we've seen on an Oklahoma official. These are lies by board members, by a corrupt news media, and perpetuated by the teachers union to try to stop the will of Oklahoma voters and the Oklahoma parents. What we are going to continue to do is move this education reform for the families of Oklahoma. I will not stop. I will not back down to these lies by board members and others. These board members should resign immediately in disgrace over the lies that they have pushed about me to try to destroy my character. My family's had to read these headlines that are simply not true. This is why people don't trust the news media. So many lies that they have run.
It's fake news. It's fake news. It's made up. Classic. It could just hit you in the face like an email from Ryan Walters that has sexually explicit imagery in it, and you can still get away with it by saying, it's fake news. I was not gooning. Oh, we gotta nerf, okay? Fake news meta 2 OP. We must nerf. It's crazy. Fake news, woke, gay. Boom. It's done. You hit that triple beam and you can get away with whatever the you want, okay?